Hi everyone, this is Martin. Anyways, thank you very much for watching this video and tuning in and producing this on this Easter weekend. So first of all, from my house to your house, no matter where you are in the world, I want to wish you and your families and loved ones a very safe and happy Easter weekend. So all the best. We all look forward to getting rid of this virus and moving forward. Now, let's get on to the video here. The important stuff I want to share with you, and I've got some really exciting news now. So we started trading with real money this past week, and guess what, guys? We're off to a very good start. In fact, we ended up with 7 winning trades in the last 2 weeks of demo trading and two winners in our first week trading with real money. Okay, so just like this Olympic runner, we're off to a blazing fast start, and it's going to get even better from here on in. The good news is that you guys are telling me that you're making money, so that's fantastic. So 9 winners, 9 winning trades in a row, including the demo into the into the first week of trading with real money. So that's 9 winning trades in a row without a loss. Now, just like the Olympic runner, you've trained hard and learned to overcome your anxieties by exercising patience over the last few months while getting ready for the biggest race of your lives. You put in the hard work while demo trading, and you've become disciplined in your approach using stop losses and following my directions and instructions for managing risk. Most of you will succeed. I'm telling you right now, most of you will succeed. But however, some of you still have to catch up to many of the other runners and learn to follow my instructions, take my trades, and learn the process. In this video, I'm going to review all the trades in our first week of live trading and give you the results, and this is really important, pay attention, and give you the results of our demo trading since we started beginning of January, okay, and also show you a new strategy for increasing profits and pips. Make sure you watch the entire video right to the end. For the new subscribers, this is me right here. My name is Martin, and I'm a proud Canadian trader, okay? And I started the ABC free Forex signals back last year, and we're running an amazing service, guys. The winning ratio is really high, and I mean this sincerely. The actual signals I send you are free. Now, if you want to receive this, we want to receive these signals, then you've got to send me your email address, okay? This is the only way I send them out and I share them with you. So send me your email address with your name, and you're going to be on my VIP list. Now, I'll have more of this information later on in the video. But this is me. This is where you send it to mskyj007@gmail.com, okay? So, before we start, the review of this week's recent trades, and remember, we're trading with real money. I need you to follow this and understand this is my humble disclaimer. My free signal service is an educational program only. I'm trying to teach you how to trade and not give you any specific advice. Don't blame me if you lose all your money. You probably weren't paying attention to what I'm teaching you, and you're not following my instructions. That's the key, guys. Follow my instructions and you're going to make money and you're going to be all right, because I'm going to teach you the correct way. So remember, for now, you're trading not on a demo account, and I'm glad to say that finally you're trading on a real money account. However, as a precautionary piece of advice to all the new people joining me, all the new subscribers, you really need to trade on demo for at least a month and a half, taking my free signals. Now, for the rest of you who've been with me for a while, we're trading with real money, and again, we're trying to max our risk at 1%. Some of you are trading at 2% or more. That's okay, but this is my advice, okay? So let's take a look, guys, at this was the first week of real live trading with real money. There are 4 trades, okay, and from March the 29th to April 2nd of this past week. So on March 29th, I sent you a signal by email by the Australian dollar, Japanese yen. It was a winner, guys. Not a big winner, but it was 21 pips, and it did reach our first take profit target. On March 30th, here was another one, okay, and it was a buy British pound, Japanese yen. This was a huge winner, guys. Take a look at this. 111 pips, okay, 111 pips, so fantastic. This did reach our second take profit, okay. Now, when I do send the signals, I always send out a first and a second take profit, and so this is the result of that. On March 31st, I sent you another signal to buy the Canadian dollar versus the Swissie, the Swiss franc. This trade is still open, okay? It's in just a tiny bit of a loss right now, but keep it open, guys, and I still expect this trade to go higher in our direction. And then finally, on March the 31st, guys, we did another trade on the previous one, the British pound, Japanese yen. This was an addition to the previous trade. It's still open, and we are in profit on that. So again, we'll have to watch this one carefully on when the markets open again this coming week, but we are currently in profit. So far in this past week, the very first week of trading with real money, guys, we have already earned 132 pips. So that is fantastic, guys. And like I said, just like the Olympic runner, when you train hard and you do all the right things, you're going to get off to a terrific, great start. Okay, so next, now we're going to look at our very first trade of the week, the buy Australian Japanese yen, guys. When I send you the signal, this is exactly what you get. It's by email, and that's what I mean. Send me your email address, and I'm going to put you on my VIP list, so you can get these signals just like everyone else, okay? So this was the buy Audi Japanese yen. And guys, in the email I gave you the buy right here. This was the buy entry, the stop loss right there, the first take profit target, second take profit target with some further instructions, guys. And you can always pause the video and read that, okay? And we always open every trade with two positions, with 2 halves, okay? That's really important to understand, okay? So let's take a look at the chart, see what happened. Now, remember, this was a winner, okay? And this is the Australian Japanese yen. The signal was sent to you on April the 29th, and let's take a look here. Okay, so here's the signal right there. So the entry was right here at 83.74. Okay, so there is our entry. Okay, after this candle close, it's really important to understand we're trading on the daily chart, so each candle is days worth of price movement. And so after this candle closed, I gave you the signal, and usually I send the signals anywhere from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. By Eastern Standard Time, I mean that we are located, myself, I'm located here in the Eastern Time Zone in Canada, but it coincides with the New York session, okay? So the New York session closes at 5 o'clock. And that's when this candle closes, and that's when I send a signal, sometime between 6 and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone. Okay, so there's the entry. You can see it hit our first profit target right there. Okay, really, really good. 83.96 right there. Okay, and it did not quite go higher to our second take profit, which is 84.64, but once price hit here, okay, and got our first take profit of 83.96, then what we did is we moved the stop. You can see the stop right here. It's 82.76. We moved it up to break even or better, just slightly above the 83.74. Now on this day here, Okay, so our first, because our first trade, we did take the profit here automatically at 83.96. The second position was still open, but on this day, price came back in reverse and took our second position out. However, we did not lose any money because we did have our stop. Our stop was moved up already. Okay, so so that's it. There's no other positions open on this trade. Okay. Now we're going to go to the next one, guys. Let me just remove that. Okay. And here the next trade was buy the British pound Japanese yen. Now this was a huge, huge winner. Our entry right here, you can see our entry is 151.60. Okay, fantastic. I did give you the stop loss. Enter the first take profit target on your first half. Okay. Okay, and if you don't understand what I mean, send me an email and I'll try to explain that again in a simple email back to you. Okay, but so our first position had to take profit of 152. Price did reach that. We were closed out in profit, terrific profit, and then our second position was also went all the way up to 152.73 or better, and you could have closed your trade or kept it open, right? But anyways, price did reach the second take profit. Let's take a look at the charts. Okay, and here we go. Okay, so the entry was right there. Okay, there's the signal, guys. So again, taking a look, there's the entry 151.60. Okay, when this candle closed, we entered. Okay, enter it at the end of this candle or the beginning of the next candle. It's the same thing, guys. So I did send out the signal between 6 and 7 p.m. If you would have gotten in here, guys, guess what? You would have made the first profit target right there. Okay, you can see that. Our second profit target right there on this particular day. This was on a Thursday. So, guys, this was a huge, huge winner. Okay, and I mean, it's as simple as that. Just follow my instructions, guys. Take the trade, split your trade in two halves, with one half that has the first take profit target and the second half does not have the second profit target. You just keep it open in case price runs up really high and gives you more and more profits. Okay, so that's the British pound. Japanese yen. Let me just clear that off the charts and let's get on to the next one here. Okay, so the next one is March 31st. This was a buy CAD Swiss franc, guys. Here's the data on that. It's a buy trade, first of all, okay? And then there's the entry at 0.7509, okay? Stop loss right there. I gave you the first profit target, second profit target, okay? So again, just quickly, I'm going to explain. So when you enter this trade here at 0.7509 or better, okay? So you're opening two halves, okay? So let's say you're allowed to trade with 4 mini lots. So one half of the trade has 2 mini lots. The other half of the trade is 2 mini lots. This trade has the stop loss. Both have the stop losses, okay? The stop losses here, 0.7443. So both have a stop loss, but only the first half of your trade has the first profit target already set. And here it is right here, 0.7546. So once the price reaches that, it automatically closes because you've set it on your order, when you took the trade, right? Your first profit target was set automatically. So when price goes up here, it just closes and you're in profit, and you can be sleeping in bed, guys, and not have any worry. This type of trading is anxiety free. So guys, it's really important that you follow my instructions. And the second position here with the other 2 mini lots right here, you did not have a first take profit target. In fact, you just kept it open, you let it run and level, and this is how we trade and how we make money, okay? So let me just remove that and let's take a look at the charts. So this trade's still open because it so far it's not reached the first take profit target. In fact, it's gone a little bit lower. Okay, and let's take a look. Okay, so here's the entry signal, guys. I just want to show you. There's the signal right there. We would have gotten in at the entry 0.7509. Let's take a look. That would be right there at the close of this candle at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, let me just remove that. And you can see the next day, it just, price reversed a little bit. It's kind of a doji right here. This is a resting candle. It basically closed, the close of this candle closed within the previous range. And when I say, what I mean by the previous range is, here's the high, here's the low. So the close right there was within the high and low. And the next day, it went back a little bit. This was the last day of trading. It was Good Friday. Okay. So part of the Easter holiday weekend. And very, very low volume in trading again. Not much happened again. And again, another resting candle. So hopefully from here, price will come down a little bit and then go right back up and hit at least our first take profit target. And if it does, then we'll declare that as a winner. Okay, so that's the buy Canadian Swiss franc, guys. Let me just remove that and get on to the next trade. This one, it was an interesting one. We go back. We're going to go right back to the British pound, Japanese yen, and this is an addition to the previous trade. And I've got a little mini lesson on this as well. So first of all, you can see the signal I sent you was the buy British pound, Japanese yen. We're going to add to the previous trade that went and reached our second take profit, right? So here's the entry at 152.60, our stop loss, our first take profit, our second take profit. Now, these are different data points to the first buy British pound Japanese trade we took earlier in the week. Okay, so these are separate and independent and only belong to this pair. So basically, it's a new trade, okay, because the trend is intact. I see price going higher, and so we're just going to add to the previous British pound Japanese yen trade. Okay, so I'm going to review this a little bit more in detail in a few moments, a little bit later in this video. So stay tuned because it's an important part of our strategy. Okay, so let's take a look at the actual chart here. So remember before we got in here, guys, and price went all the way up. Okay, so we did get in here earlier. Okay, this was earlier in the week. Price did go up and hit our first and second take profit. Here's our new entry. Okay, so we're adding to the trade. I see price going higher. The momentum is really good. The British pound is very strong. So here's our new entry at the close of this candle. Guys, the next day went up already. So we are in good profit already. Okay, here's our stop loss and our first take profit target, second profit target. So we're waiting for this new week to start and see if price hits our first profit target and our second profit target. So this trade is still open. We are in a winning trade right now, okay? And that's great news. So we'll look forward to this and keep an eye on it at the beginning of the week, okay? So let me just remove that and let me just take a look here. We're going to get onto the main lesson here, guys. And I promised you the review of our demo trading for 2021. Now, I want you to pay attention. This is really great news. And for you, some of you guys who are skeptical or sitting on the fence or still waiting to see how well we do, we've been doing well since I started the demo trading account back in October, guys. I've had a really high winning percentage of the trades, but from January the 5th to March the 25th, And this was the last date of our demo trading, and now we're into real trading with real money. So guys, this is what happened. I want you to pay attention, take a look, okay? So far we took a total of 40 trades from this period of time. 40 trades. There are 32 wins and only 8 losses. This is exact at an 80% winning rate. Okay, so that's very high. Especially, remember, we're trading on the daily charts, okay, daily time frames. We're not scalping, we're not intraday. Okay, we always let, when we take a trade, we let the trade run till the next day, and often our trades run for 2-3 days in a row. Okay, and we're not afraid. We've learned to become very patient, guys, and just let the trades run on their own. Now, let's take a look. Most winners in a row. Okay, I've had 7 winners in a row. This happened twice. So that's pretty good, guys. 7 winners in a row, twice that's happened. I've also had 5 winners in a row once. Okay, so 2 times 7 winners in a row and 1 time 5 winners in a row. Most losses in a row. Pay attention to this. The most losses I've had were 2. Only 2 losses. Oh, and that's pretty sloppy. Only 2 losses in a row. Okay? So, trades that hit my second take profit level. Remember, when it hits the second take profit level, you're making more pips, right? Because it's just running further into profit. And of the 40 trades here, 19 or almost 50%, 19 of them have actually hit the second take profit level. That's pretty good, guys. So that's should teach you to have some patience. Follow my directions. Don't close the trades early just because price moves into profit. You have to let the price run a bit more, a bit higher, and see if it hits the second take profit level. So I'm very happy with this stat, guys. That's really important. The total net pips won right here is 1,517. When I say net, that's after the losses, after the 8 losses. So we have 1,517 pips, okay? And for you newbies out there watching this for the first time, that's pretty incredible, okay? That's pretty good. So depending on your lot size, you could have made thousands and thousands of dollars, or maybe just hundreds and hundreds of dollars, depending on your trade lot size, okay? So that's my trading results here, guys, for 2021, but it's only from January 5th to March the 25th. After this date, we're into real money trading, okay? And like I said, we're off to a great start, just like this runner here, guys. You've got to be happy with yourselves. You've followed me, you've followed my instructions, and we're all going to reach the finish line taking profits, okay? So let me just move that off the charts. And I want you to take a look at this. This is adding a position to a trade without adding risk, okay? So we'll look back at the British pound chart, the British pound Japanese yen chart, which was the last trade signal for this past week. And what we did is we added to the order, okay? So maybe I'll go back there. Okay, let's take a look. So once price hit the first and second take profit targets, okay, we have a new entry right here at 152.60. This was a new entry right there, guys. We're into profit already, right? But there's some rules that we have to follow when we want to add. We want to add to this position here. Only when either the first half of the trade has to close in profit by hitting the first take profit target, and that gives you the go ahead to enter a new trade that takes over and takes over the very first trade that hit the first take profit target. And the reason this is important because once the first half of the trade hits the first profit target, you now have removed the risk, okay, because that trade is closed out. So now you can open up a new position with another risk of a half a trade, and but remember, it is with brand new data, which I will be giving you. Okay, so I did give you the entry, the stop loss, first and second take profit targets, right? So I just want to get back to the rules again, and you can pause the video anytime you want. So let's read it. When the first and second winning position of a previous trade signal has reached at least the first take profit level, one position is now automatically closed in profit. Okay, the first half is closed in profit and the other is still open. Now, you've been doing this right from the beginning in demo trading. Okay, so you've always opened up every trade with two positions, right? You've split your lot size in half. Okay, and that's what we mean by that. So if one half is automatically closed because it hit the first take profit target, then that clears the amount of risk that was applied to it, allowing you to open up a brand new half position and take the place of that closed position. Okay, now treat this as a new additional trade with a new stop loss and take profit level. So this is essentially a brand new trade. When we add to an original order, we're really placing a brand new trade with new stop loss and take profit levels. Okay, and this is completely separate to the previous or the original trade signal. You now have two separate trades running, right? One from the old trade, the very first one. You may have half a position still running higher for more profits. And then you have a brand new one you just open up, okay, with a new half position, okay? So with these two trades still running, you just let them run to see how high they can go. And it's important to let them run and just have some patience, okay? So for any trade signal, regardless if it's an original trade signal or you're adding to a position, it's important to move the stop to break even or better once price reaches the first take profit level. So that still holds. When a position reaches the first profit target level automatically and you're closed out, then you've got to move the stop loss to break even or better. And since we're adding a new position to a closed position, okay, so one that closed, because we're taking over with a new position, your overall risk stays the same. Hopefully you understand that. That is super important, because I know I had some questions about risk from some of you who sent me some emails. So your overall risk doesn't change. It's still either at 1 or 2%. Okay. And, but the trick to this whole strategy is that you're actually only adding to a previous, currency pair that's in a trend and there's good momentum, but you're only doing this when one of the positions is being closed. So when one position is closed, then you can always add to the order with another position, but with different parameters with the stop loss and take profit levels. Okay, so that is that, and we're basically finished. One last thing for you new subscribers and people watching this video for the very first time, if you like what I'm doing, if you like the free signals and you want to be on my VIP list, guys, you've got to send me your email to mine right here. It's mskyj007@gmail.com. So again, it's mskyj007@gmail.com. That's my email. So send me an email with your name. I need your name on there, and tell me what part of the world you're from, and I'll put you on my special list. You're going to get all my free signals, and that is super important. And finally, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube videos. Click the subscribe bell icon below the YouTube video, okay? And send me a comment. I love receiving your comments. I'll return them to you. I'll answer your comments. And so that's the good stuff, guys. Happy Easter weekend. We'll see you again next week. And cheers from Canada. This is me signing off, and we'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye for now.